Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please, like the video and share your thoughts. In the comments, your feedback helps. Make the content better. Why waste good food on you? My sister cooed at her wedding, voice dipped in honey and venom. Leave the gift and go. I froze. Mom sat perfectly still. Dad stared into his wine. Maybe she should, he murmured. Fine, I said, rising, but you'll regret it. My name is Mara Vale. I don't predict the future. I sense what people hide. Fear has a metallic taste. Lies curl like smoke in the air. Back in Charleston, I learned that when you name the storm, they blame you for the thunder. Mom, Janine, called it imagination. Dad, Thomas, preferred nonsense. And my sister, Dalia, 3 years younger and born for camera, made a game of it. Don't seat her near me, she'd say. She ruins the mood just by breathing. So I stopped warning them. Once, I told Dad that his co-worker didn't feel right. Weeks later, we nearly lost a house. Another time, I tipped off a teacher. He caught a coach hiding a camera. That was the turning point. Then came Sabine, my teacher's aunt, a consultant who saw me like a chart she could read. You're not broken, she told me. You're tuned. Learn your notes. Under her guidance, I directed that sense toward companies and teams, reading dysfunctions before they collapsed. Quietly online, I helped fix what others didn't see coming. At home, it meant nothing. Get a real job, Dad grumbled. Or a mop, Dalia smirked, twirling her hair. Must be nice, unemployed in pajamas. Then she brought Lucas home. Charming, slick, and 3 months later, he was her fiancé. When he shook my hand, it felt like fog. Now we were in Savannah, marble floors, roses, a sun too bright. My name card sat near the service door, away from the champagne and hors d'oeuvres. Dalia drifted over, smile sharp as sugar. Drop the gift and head out, she whispered. Lucas stood behind her, smug and silent. My parents watched. No one moved. I stood. The napkin slipped from my lap. All right, I said softly. Just remember this moment. Going somewhere? Lucas asked lightly, tone like a threat wrapped in silk. She's leaving, Dalia sang. Aren't you, Mara? I could have swallowed it, but I didn't. A chair scraped at the head table. A man stood, tall, slate-gray suit, steady gaze. I care, he said. Marcus Hale, Lucas's brother. The whisper started. Marcus faced the room. I won't watch another person get used. Our father's firm went bankrupt 6 months ago. Lucas hasn't had a job since. He pushed this winning to lock in money, not love. The string quartet faltered. Dalia's face went white. Lucas, she hissed. The condo, the lease we signed? He didn't even look at her. I never told you to sign. Chairs scraped. Voices rose. From the second row, an older man stood, silver hair, crisp posture. Enough, he said. I came for the bride's sake and for her. He pointed to me. Eli Adler, retail company Mara saved my company this spring. Quietly, she sees rot before it spreads. Gasps. She works from home. Dalia muttered. Mr. Adler shook his head. She works from clarity. The silence swelled, then shattered into whispers. Someone asked about refunds. The band kept playing, too bright, too loud. Marcus touched my shoulder. Come on. We stepped outside, into sunlight and salt air. I let the wind wash me clean. You okay? He asked. I am now. I should have warned you sooner, he said quietly. I kept hoping he'd change. You told the truth, I said. That's more than most. By evening, the reception clips were everywhere. Headlines about a bride, a liar, a woman in Navy. My phone buzzed, a message from Adler. Let's talk Monday. By Monday, the footage had gone viral. Sabine forwarded 3 client inquiries. Adler offered a standing contract. I didn't rush. I set terms, structure, diagnostics, boundaries. Meanwhile, Dalia's condo became an anchor. Lucas vanished. When Mom called, your sister's overwhelmed. I recognized the old request. Make yourself smaller so someone else can breathe. No, I said evenly, I'm done paying for storms I didn't start. I found a sunlit apartment, space for whiteboards, silence, and air. I wired the deposit and slept like someone who had finally chosen herself. A week later, Dalia knocked, a paper bag of folded clothes in her hands. I'm sorry, she said, voice worn thin. I don't want money, just time. I poured water, not coffee. House rules, I said. No lies, no insults. Couch bed, groceries split. Her eyes shimmered. She nodded. Deal. We fell into a quiet rhythm. She showed up, cleaned, kept her word. I worked days, walked the river at dusk. The world didn't end, it rearranged. Adler's board renewed. 2 new clients signed. Sabine and I spoke at a conference. My Navy suit drew no cameras, only serious questions. Marcus texted, coffee? When we met, he didn't mention Lucas. He asked about boundaries, how markets mimic people. I laughed, surprised by the lightness. One evening, Dalia paused in my doorway. You were never heavy, she said. You just told the weather. I looked up from my notes. Then let's keep the barometer honest.